Hey, you keep coming back to my voice, so you should be subscribed by now. And just so you know, there's a side of me you haven't seen yet. It's on Patreon. Hey, I'm sorry for coming to you so randomly like this. It's just that something happened and I don't really know how to tell you yet. I don't want to talk about these kinds of things over the phone. I'm sorry. I don't know. This is not anything as big as a month ago, but it's something that really got to me. I need to talk to you. Is your roommate around? Do you mind if I come in then? Okay. Well, you know that some people are starting to suspect things, so I don't think your neighbors hearing a word or two is going to change much. And it's all because of those sorority girls that just can't get enough of drama for some reason. It's disgusting. And I can't even do anything about it other than to watch them ruin me like they want to. Because apparently leaving them only made things worse. I just don't know what to do anymore. Something happened today with one of the frat guys. I don't even know who he found out from, but it had to have been that one asshole who was always jealous of me. And of course, she would go to him to get back at me, because she knows who I was seeing at the time. And yeah, it was that guy from after we hooked up last. But he came up to me earlier today and was talking to me about what he heard. That I was probably pregnant. I mean, it's not like people can't see the clothes that I'm wearing now. It can be enough to hide how I look, but it's not enough to stop any rumors. It just kind of makes them worse, actually. He started out talking to me about his theories and stories that he'd been thinking about since he first found out, which weren't very flattering, to say the least. He was apparently worried about whether or not it was his, and talking about how he wasn't even sure if he was ready to have a child yet. It was kind of obvious that he was freaked out because I couldn't even stop him from talking. It somehow went from him asking me how I felt to him being scared about his future and our past, and I lost him somewhere through that whole thing. No, it's not entirely the reason why I came over here. I mean, it was a hell of a trip having to run into him and go over the whole thing. I didn't even tell him after that whether or not I was pregnant, but I don't know. It sounds dumb at this point. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, yeah, you could say he put his hands on me, but not in the way that you're thinking. He wasn't trying to hurt me or anything, being aggressive. But he wanted so badly to prove what was happening that he did touch me. My stomach. Yes, over the bump. And it wasn't a secret as to what he was trying to do. He wanted to feel if I had gotten bigger since we last saw each other. It was only 2 months ago. I don't even know why he wanted to know if the baby was his, because the child wouldn't have even been that big in that period of time. It's like he doesn't even know how anatomy works. But it felt weird for him to be touching me like that. I feel like he shouldn't have. I guess I know we've been together in the past, and we used to do a lot more than that, but I've already broken up with him. I don't know why he thought he could just put his hands on me again without asking. Just because he was the one that was insecure. I don't want people to touch me there or to find out. And it made him feel worse when he did realize, as if it didn't confirm that it wasn't his. I mean, it obviously isn't. What do you mean, how? It isn't, because that's not how this works. You should be the one that knows the most about this situation since we talked about it. What does that mean? You can't just shrug like it makes sense right now. What are you thinking about? Why is there anything to think about? I didn't come over here to put more thoughts and theories into your head. I just thought that maybe I should talk to you about these things if something seriously bothered me, and it did. So just spit it out already. I already know you're thinking too much about something, because I know that face. And I'm not trying to end this talk with you having conflicting thoughts I know nothing about. That's not what I'm trying to do. So what is it? What? Are you actually being serious right now? How on earth would it be his? Why are you that dumb that you would consider that it is his? I shouldn't have to sit here and explain to you how this whole thing works. I mean, we literally just went to an ultrasound together a few weeks ago. So how would you think that 2 months would make me start having a bump like this? The doctor told us to our faces that the fetus was 5 months into development. Did you think I was seeing him while we were sleeping together and I would keep that from you after I told you I was pregnant? Then what is it? Because this is something serious to me. I already told you that I wanted to keep it. So I need someone that's going to be committed to this. Or just no one at all. Because I can't have my baby growing up with someone that doesn't love them. I love them. And I don't care what you or anyone thinks about whose it is. Because I know the truth. And I don't need to be questioned about that by everyone around me. I just hope that you wouldn't be the type that would start wondering if it was someone else's just because you don't want to be around our child and be committed to this. No, I don't need you to explain anything to me right now because it's written all over your face. I thought I could trust you. But I don't want you anywhere near my child if you're just going to resent them the moment they're born. Because I already told you that it's yours, and I already explained to you that I hadn't been sleeping with anyone else at the time. So either you don't trust me or don't want to be here. And I'm not going to put up with either of those. I'm getting out of here. Don't act like you can just touch me like that other idiot. I'm my own woman, and I'm not going to stand here just because you want to act like you can... What are you talking about? Let go of my arm. I don't want to sit here and put up with this anymore. Then why did you say the things that you did? The minute I mentioned the other guy thinking the child was his, you looked so worried that I could tell you were considering it. And now you want to go and say something like that? I don't know what you want me to do. I get that you're sorry, but I need to know that you're going to be a part of something like this. Something that's more than just you. Do you really want it to be yours? Even if you suspect that I was sleeping with other people at the time? Oh, you don't? Then why were you doubting me before? If it's based on trust issues that we need to fix, then we have to actually start working on it. But if not, then I can't. What? Why would you worry about something like that? You know that guy's an idiot and shouldn't be putting thoughts in your head. If you were scared that it wasn't going to be yours, then I would have told you that. I would have started with my doubts, but I don't have any. God, you're such an idiot. If you were going to be easily convinced that you weren't the biological parent, then you should have done some research on this beforehand. I'm not going to hold your hand through every step of this pregnancy when there isn't something you don't understand. Okay. Fine. I guess I'm sorry too for reacting in the way that I did. I just didn't like the... I didn't like the way the guy treated me and the way that he touched me and all of it. It was just so uncomfortable. I felt like I needed to tell you, but even now it's still hard to think about. I know, you may be an idiot, but you're not that stupid when it comes to actually respecting me. That's why I trust you enough to be able to live this life with you. Because I like you a lot. And honestly, I think that we'd make a good couple. Hopefully some pretty damn good parents too. But we can figure this out, right? Yeah. And I wish you were the first one to have touched me. And not the guy that has nothing to do with this. And it sucks that you can't be. And I wish I could have stopped him from what he was doing, but he was just so frantic that I didn't know what to do otherwise. I know. And it's fine for you to be mad at him too, but there's not much we can do about the past. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Look, I love you and all, but let's not go picking fights where we don't need to. I really don't want any more drama spreading around, because if you go and try to tell him to back off, then, I mean, what do you think people will automatically assume at that point? It'll only make rumors spread even faster, on top of things shifting onto you too. Not everyone knows about us, and I don't want the people who do know about my ex to suddenly realize that he was taught a lesson by the person I'm actually with, the real dad. So please, just stay away from this whole thing. You can show me you love me in other ways. Yes, like being able to touch my belly. I've always wanted it to be you anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I know I said I didn't want anyone touching me there. But I'll be okay. In fact, I kind of want you to now. So go ahead. Would it be weird to say that it gives me butterflies? No, you don't have to stop. I really like you holding on to me like this. It's nice. And it's you. Do you mind if we just sat and cuddled for a bit? I'm kind of tired right now, and I just want to be with you. Yeah, I'm pretty free for the rest of the day. So if your roommate isn't going to be back anytime soon, then I'd say we have some time. I love you so much. You're all that I could have asked for.